What's up? It's your fun guy. I'm a music artist and working on becoming, I guess, just a speaker of spirit works. You know, like the spiritual arts. Dealing with the creator mostly, and how you and the creator are alike. So I guess it's like I guess I call myself a spirit artist. So that's what I'm really doing right now. This is my message of my spirit arts. So yeah, let's get started. I may explain more about that spirit art thing. Basically, it's like visual arts, music arts, martial arts. I guess, yeah, martial arts. And so this would be spirit arts. So you can call me a music artist and a spirit artist. Cause this is me explaining what I do in my spirit works that I plan on earning money from, and I teach other people how to make money from spirit arts. And I know that is in the world already, but I have been given my own unique way of doing this from the creator, and I've cultivated it. So I want to speak about some of the things I've learned, and I've done some of these sound messages before, but I may go in a little more in depth, in a personal way with this message. So yeah, let's get started. This message, I believe this will be 7. I don't know if I'm right about that or not, but 7 or 8, something like that. So this will be always watch the hand of God. So I don't know if you've ever prayed for something, or if you ever prayed for something for a long time and it happened, or you were just praying in general, just praying for something to just come through for you, and you got a break. Even if it wasn't a major financial blessing or something like that, maybe something you were having spiritual attacks and they went away. And it might have required that you work on your mind, work on your spirit, maybe even clean your heart out, focus on self-control, mentally, spiritually, bodily, soulfully, stuff like that. But God gave you the power to get through that. God created a financial blessing for you. God created an opportunity for you, or helped you create the opportunity, helped you create the financial blessing, you know what I'm saying? But God, it happened for you, you know what I'm saying? So when these things happen for you, I don't know even if you can't really hear the voice of God in your spirit or in your heart or in your mind yet, or in your soul, the contact you do have with God can lead you to hearing His voice. Also, it can lead you to being able to keep your spiritual eyes locked on His hands. The hand of God. I don't know if you've ever heard somebody use that phrase, but the hand of God, basically saying the operation, the hands-on operation of His Spirit in your life or in the world, or in any perspective that you choose to view, that you choose to observe God in. So when you keep your eyes locked on that, you will learn, because God is a teacher. God is always teaching. He wants us to be like Him. That's the whole point of this. It's for at least this phase of life that creation is in right now. God wants us to learn to be like Him. I'm sure it'll always be like that, but that's like the main thing right now. He's trying to put us on game, bro, and that's what I'm coming to bring to you right now. Just a small piece of it, bro. But what I'm saying is, I'm bringing this to you because everybody really is on it in a way, but people aren't really calling it God, and then another thing is, it's kind of like a lot of man's observation in it. And I'm not saying it's wrong, a lot of it is good stuff and it is truth. But when you get your own unique game from God by keeping your eyes locked on His hands, on the operation of His hands in your life, that's your own personal classroom, and God is the teacher. You know what I'm saying? So, to finish this first thought, this first phase of what I'm saying, pay attention to how the blessing is unfolding. Pay attention to the things God is telling you to do on the way to getting the breakthrough. Because you're supposed to keep these tools, these teachings and methods. Ask Him to show you how it's happening. Like, and I know they say don't focus on how it's going to happen, but I'm not telling you to focus on how it's going to happen. What I'm telling you to do is pay attention to what's going on in your life, and pay attention to your relationship with God. Try to get an understanding of who God is. You know what I'm saying? So, to be more specific, to relate that to this topic, you know, it's like maybe if you gotta pay attention to, you gotta treat God like He's a person walking around here that you observe. You know how you observe a person and notice their ways and pick up on their game and stuff like that? That's how you gotta be with God, bro. Like the greatest spiritual thinkers, this is what they do. And they don't have to tell me, I know, because I do it too. And that's what I'm saying. You pick up on their game, you pick up on God's game. And I'm not saying that in a cynical way, I'm saying that in an honest way. Like, because you know, when I say game, I just mean methods and the spirit that people are walking in. Like, you know what I'm saying? You recognize it because you've been there. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you see a certain look on somebody's face, and you might feel a relation to them because that face they're giving gives off a certain vibration or whatever, or a certain emotion that can be felt in you because you felt that before. So you like, I already know where they been at. Dang, you know, they gonna get through it though, because I got through it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so basically what I'm saying is you gotta be like those great spiritual thinkers and pick up on God's game. And that's how you learn from the hand of God. And another thing I want to tell you about the hand of God, you know, in the sense that we speaking is God lives in you, right? Alright, yeah, my bad. I had a problem with the volume. You know, I got this music playing in my ear while I'm speaking, so it just kind of went down. I accidentally turned it down, so yeah, but God lives in you, right? Yes, I've already talked about this in some of my messages. So the hand of God lives in you, in a sense, you know what I'm saying? In a full sense, in a very full sense. You know, you are a direct descendant of the Creator. So the hand of God in your life can be your hands. And this is why I'm telling you to take the power of God that God has given to you and put your hands to work. Even if it's not your physical hand, the spiritual grasp that you have on life can be the hand of God in your life, while you also got God's hands helping you out. So it's like you and God, through your relationship, are creating the life that you want, co-creating with God. You're co-creating with God. You know how they say you co-create your life with God. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's kind of where I'm hitting on right now. Like, you gotta be learning from His hand, though. You gotta be learning from what God's teaching you. Watch, observe. Never take your spiritual eyes off of God's hand, because He's always trying to teach you. You be looking for it, and His hand be right there off in the corner. You know, sending money your way, sending people your way, or He'd be off in the hills right ahead of you, sending God knows what, through all these different people and circumstances and all these different forms of energy and, just beautiful, surreal, beautiful surreal operation, that God works with his hands. You gotta pay attention to that. You can be like that. Hey, my fault, my laptop died, but we're back now, so, yeah, I know skipping out a little bit, but yeah, so I was saying, it's a beautiful, surreal operation that God works with his hands, and I was saying that you can be like that, through the power of God, the Bible says all things are possible with God, so through the power of God, you can create the things you want in your life, you got this. So, basically, I think I want to pretty much get to the closing now. Basically, how I want to wrap this up is just to say, pay attention to the game that God's trying to give you. Think about trying to learn the nature of God, and once you learn the nature of God, because there are things to be learned about God. Don't think just because it said that you can't understand God doesn't mean you can't know God or know his ways or know things about him. You know what I'm saying? Just spend time with him and ask him questions, you know what I'm saying? Try to learn from him. That's the main person you need to be learning from. You feel me? So ask him to show you, ask him to show you. And try and read into it with your mind, with your spirit, with your heart. Your heart definitely gonna lead you to God. If you willingly give your heart to God, it's gonna keep taking you there, because that's what your heart wants most is God. So yeah, just pay attention to God. Man, I was gonna say something, but I can't remember. Pay attention to God, the hand of God. He's trying to, think about how, when you're trying to do something about, how would God do this, or how would God want me to do this? How would God, in what way can I do this that God would definitely help me and make this a supernatural, beautiful thing? Now, I'm not saying you have to go and make everything you do something crazy, something crazy, cool, and out of this world, which you can do that. You can be extraordinary like that. But you don't have to, some things can just be simplified. And, I'm one of those people who believe that less is more. Even if you do something that's just beautiful, it can be done modestly, you know what I'm saying? And I don't mean that in a negative way. I'm saying, like, it can be done, like, in a just chill way, bro. Like, you can just be cool with that shit and just, like, just chill, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna leave y'all with that. Be blessed. I love y'all. Whoever listens to this, if I say, like, I love y'all, like, I do mean that, because, like, it's a certain point in ascension with God that you get where you can just love everybody on this earth as a creation of God, you know what I'm saying, as God's offspring, you know what I'm saying? So if I say I love you, man, it's real, bro, but, not saying that I'm just, like, head over heels for y'all, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, just cool, like, respect and love, you feel me? So, yeah. I hope this can sink into your heart, your spirit, your soul, your mind, and take you, if it don't even take you to, just all the financial blessings you want, which I hope I can really give to people one day. I hope I can give people something, and I'm sure this can take some people. Really, I think this could help anybody. You know what I'm saying? Because when God bless you financially, because I've been blessed financially by God before, and I saw His hands at work before it all happened. I was seeing things change, and I was paying attention to it. And sometimes He even invited me to be a part of how it would happen, and I didn't completely know how it was going to turn out, but now looking back on it, I can see how things went, and that's what led me to make this message today. So yeah, be blessed. If you need to watch this a few times, or you need to study this video, do that. All the good things that you find, just keep them. So yeah, stay with God, keep God first, be blessed, lay out.